Hi, this is Commando number 4821. A motley crew. In the lead up to the hastily organised evacuation at Dunkirk, a desperate group of servicemen found themselves thrown together. A P Corps clerk, an RAF policeman, and a Royal Navy able seaman were joined by a shady civilian who was unsure whose side he was on, except his own. They would have to combine their skills, intelligence, and abilities if they were to live to fight another day. So it was a very sort of character-driven commando story. And on the cover we have a Henschel 126. And I actually have a model of a Henschel 126, which I actually copied a little bit from the front cover. You can see the yellow there, and I'm really happy with how this model turned out. Oh, the decals, although the wheel broke off, I have to glue it again, and that sort of shows a little bit, but I'm still very happy with how it turned out. And I think it does really look like the front cover. And on the inside we have a Soviet Studebaker US-6, a rocket launching truck from Barbarossa, World War II. And on the back it just has a advertisement thing. A bit of a pet peeve with these things. You're already a paying customer, so you don't need to pay to see an advert, and that goes for cinema and various other things. But anyway, turns out some naughty person has coloured in the front of it, and that naughty person is me. With these sort of newer ones, there's quite a durable paper, like I said, and I think probably would lend itself well to colouring in, a sort of adult colouring in book, but or a child colouring in book. But I just dropped that idea quite quickly. I don't know if pens would be better, but I don't know if pens would sort of leak through the pages the way that pens do. But I don't have just dropped that idea. So we have our first character, the first member of the motley crew, Ron Albert, who's sort of a high-ranking but not experienced P Corps clerk, and his character will sort of grow as the story goes on. Sort of fleeing the situation. And next we have the RAF character. Steve Wicker, who's shot down somewhere over France. And is the only survivor of his crew. And he parachutes down and in the woods meets up with our first character. And then third we have the able-bodied seaman. Larry Younger. Then he also has misfortune and is the only crew of the boat who survives. And then last we have the French character, who's a bit of a sort of a rogue, sort of highwayman type of character. And that's, I don't know if that's like the third or fourth we've come across in these Commando comics. It seems to be sort of an ongoing thing. And he's just a sort of French character. He's not really part of the resistance, but is sort of black market and smuggler type character. And so we have our three British characters here. The paid corp person, the one with the glasses, are of the highest ranking. Somehow he outranks the RAF person, and he's not really one for giving orders at the start, but he sort of grows into it with the progression of the story. And in this bombed out building, the meet our French character. And they share what little they have. So four clearly defined characters all thrust together. Really on the run and hiding, and hoping to get to the coast and Dunkirk. And the French character sort of borders on making his own escape and loyalty to these people he's met up with. You could turn them in for maybe a reward. And the character's sort of selfish in his own sort of self-preservation type of way. And we're coming up to the bit where the sort of the front cover is depicted. They find this train cart thing, and they're spotted by a Heinkel 126 Luftwaffe plane. Very well done as always. And they manage to escape when they get into a tunnel, even though the aircraft notifies others of their position. And they come across this thingy, old wreck of a boat, but still functioning. And the seaman is able to repair it, although the Germans are closing in on them. And so it turns into a daring escape to get off land and get into the sea and cross the channel. And they do fog really well in this story. And luckily there's a boat, but it turns out to be one of theirs. And with this being a newer one, it gives credit to the people who wrote it. A story by George Lowe, art by Morahan. Sometimes they'll just have like one-word names. Cover by Janik Matziuk. So that was A Motley Crew. Very good character-driven story. 9 out of 10. Next up we have Commando number 4840, Tank Buster. Thanks for watching. Bye.